We can schedule tasks on our system using both the cron and at daemons. Cron is used to schedule recurring jobs, while at is used to schedule a task to run at a particular time. We use cron tables, or cron tabs, to schedule our jobs. The cron d daemon is the service that reads those cron tables and performs the task configured. Let's first verify that we have our cron service configured to run at system startup. Now, to configure a cron job, we must first understand the syntax of a cron job. The first field of our cron tab is for the particular minute within the hour that you wish to start the job. The next field is for the hour of the day in 24-hour format, with 0 meaning 12 midnight. The next field is for the day of the month. Then we have the month of the year. You could use either 1 through 12 for the month, or use the first 3 letters of the month name. Next, we have the day of the week that the job should run on. 0 or 7 would be Sunday, 1 would be Monday, and so on. Since Sunday can be represented by 2 numbers, I recommend using the first 3 letters of the day instead. You can use a star character in place of any of these fields to represent any day of the month itself, minute, or day of the week. We will demonstrate this shortly. To set up a cron job, we use the cron tab command. When we run cron tab by itself, we are creating a cron tab for the currently logged in user, so in our case, the root user. We can specify a user to create a cron job for with the -u option, then specify the username. The -e option means that we are going to edit our own user cron tab. The first thing we will do is to create a cron job that will create a file called Here I Am in the root user's home directory in 3 minutes after we submit the job. Let's get the system's date so we can use that as a basis for our scheduling. We will format the output of the date command to just show us the time. Okay, so now we have our time. Let's create our job. Now we will enter in the details of our cron job. Now we save the cron tab file. Let's quickly review our file. We are starting at the minute specified, which is 3 minutes later than our current time, our current hour, the day of the month, and we are using the star character here to represent any month, and we're using the star character here to represent any day of the week. And then finally, the command that we wish cron to execute for us. And if we check the default location for our cron jobs at var spool cron, we should see our cron job there. And there it is. In a few moments, we should be able to see our new file. There are also default system cron jobs that run on a periodic basis. We have jobs that run hourly, daily, weekly, and monthly. All of these jobs are stored within the etc directory. Let's take a look at the jobs that run daily. All daily jobs are stored in the etc cron.daily directory. And here we see the default system jobs that run every day. These are just script files that are placed in this directory. The cron service runs these scripts automatically on a daily basis. Any script that is placed in this directory will get run once a day. The same goes for the weekly, hourly, and monthly cron jobs. Just drop a script in the cron.weekly directory, and that particular script will get run once a week, and so on. Let's take a quick look to see if we have our new file. And there it is. Be sure to review the man pages for cron tab for more details on how to edit a cron tab file. If you forget the syntax for a cron tab, just view the etc cron tab file that we showed you at the beginning of the video as a reminder.